Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trackside Official Series. We are racing at Iowa Speedway. It may not be Motor Speed, but it is. We are racing at Iowa tonight. Andrew Kuhn, race Adventon in our Xfinity Series or Official Series, however way you want to put it. He's running 3:16 out there tonight. Ryan Peters, haven't seen him since the Gen 4 Series, running the 05. 517 of Jonathan Green, aka John Fago. Jared Streisand in the 22. Had a good finish last week in the late model series. Scott Streisand ended 94, was 5th, I believe, in practice. Russell Jr. Heaton, currently 2nd. Jared Streisand on the pole. Andrew Kuhn on the pole with a 24.36. I'm just going to wait on the man in the hour. The A car, Noah Steele. 3 weeks, or 3 races in a row, he has won. Little loose come out in turn 4. Right now, 5th. 24.5 coming loose again out of turn 2. See what he can get coming out of turn 4. What would his time be? Ooh, only 2,000th of a second. That he's behind the 3:16 of my brother, Andrew Kuhn. Just sitting there waiting. Graham Connolly, haven't seen him since the Gen 4 series. Right now, currently 6th, only 700ths of a second behind. I do believe everyone has qualified. Advance in the session. And the race started here shortly. Right now, we'll pull in Andrew Kuhn. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, 2,000th of a second ahead of Noah Steele. He is currently on a 3-race winning streak. What is your plan to keep him behind? As we all stated, I haven't stated earlier, but right now you're on a remote and everyone else is on a wheel.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it. I'm guessing Noah said he got a little loose on his qualifying lap, but I'll take this win. I'll definitely pin it on my fridge tonight.
Well, with that being said, good luck to you, and hopefully we'll see you back here later in the race.
Yes, sir.
Here's short. Let's take a look at race analysis. Tonight's race, we are racing 90 laps. 2 sets of tires, and I'm going to tell you this, they're going to need it for when I've heard these tires wear off some kind of bad. Now, I must say this is not the new configuration of Iowa. This is the older configuration before they repaved the bottom lane. Everyone different, all sorts of different drivers out there tonight. And so we get ready to go rain this time by. His car goes off into pit lane. The battery burns some rubber here at Iowa. Green flag is out. And Noah Steele with a good jump on the outside. There's usually something you don't normally see. Usually you can see the inside get a good run. Not the case with this start. As you see with the remote, difference advantage between the remote and the wheel, because Andrew Kuhn was the second place, got loose, was able to save it. Turn 4. Let's see, everyone is single file. Jared Streisig looking to the trying to look to the inside of number 8 of Noah Steele. Patient. That's what he has to be. He has to be patient. Got a little loose coming out of the exit of 4. Trying to get his nose underneath the 8. He might be able to do it if he can just keep the momentum up. And he looks like he's just getting loose off of the exit of 4. A little higher, trying to see if he can make a run happen. So far, just able to keep distance, just able to keep pace with the number 8. Just what the 22 is able to do. Small run. Coming off a 2. '22 got loose. Again off a 4. He's can't seem to get that car stable off exit 4. Here's where he had some smoke. Car got loose. And yellow flag is out. Where exactly to look? We've had something to do with the 5 getting loose, but I just don't see where. It's going off in pit lane. 05 at the 9. I don't know what happened. Seems like he doesn't have any damage. Differences of strategy in play now. Probably around 60 lap run. One a green, one a green, one a green. Pace car. I guess this time we're going one a green. I believe caution was delayed, so the 05 could catch back up to the pack. Car blinking heavily in the back. pace car. Heads off into pit lane. Go green flag in the air. Noah Steele with a good run. Blocks off the 22. 22 diving to the inside. Coming out on turn 4. This guy's trying to paint that line, trying to get a good run off turn 4. And I tell you what, that 22's been loose coming out of 4. Jared Streisand with a good run off of 4 that time. See if he can make something work here. Low on the bottom. .316 loose in the back. Just taking a little bit of a higher line going to 3 or 4. Seems to work for him. Because he's closing the gap. Going to the inside. Can he make it with stick? Can he make it work? And he does! Side by side coming out on turn 2. And Noah Steele with out in front. 22 down to the bottom. On turn 4, Noah Steele is still with the lead. Noah blocking off that bottom. He realized that he left a gap open for the 22. Trying to make the outside work, but I don't think it's going to. Jarrett, can he goes back in underneath the 8. Noah slides up. Jarrett out of front. Jarrett sights like hold the block. How long can he keep the 8 car at bay? And he stays high. He's going to get a good run off the bottom. Never mind, it's still out in front of the 8 of Noah Steele. We have a new leader. And the 22, Jarrett Streisand. The battle for first still going on. Now Jared's pulling a gap to the 8 Noah Steele. He almost went across the nose of the 316. 316 had to back off in the back of this 3-car group. Now the 22 must realize he must keep that bottom guarded in 1 and 2 because he kept going down on the bottom trying to dive it underneath the number 8, and look what happened. He is now in front of the fastest driver here in the Trackside official series. On the bottom, working good for him. wherever he made work earlier to pass the 8 of Noah Steele, he has to make it work for him now. We're only 20 laps from halfway in this race. And Jarrett Strystick hold the 8 off for 60. Pardon me, 65. Jarrett Strystick holding the 8 up. Slow him down. Just trying to hold off on any hope. He ain't going high. Get a 316 of Andrew Kuhn. Get to the outside and pass him. No, he can't. .316 of Andrew Kuhn going into the inside of Noah Steele. Coming out of turn 2, both of them get loose. Andrew Kuhn trying to go down the inside. It must have gotten tighter, got him stuck on the wall. Right now. Noah Steele. So in second, we only led 19 laps. Jarrett Strystick. Jarrett Strystick led 11. So far, this is how it's been. These 3 drivers, the top 3 have been the fastest all race, and you can see why. All the guys are able to stay so close together. Game 13. Jarrett Strystick started 3rd, currently 1st. Right now, the 22 is slowly gaining on Noah Steele for most laps led in this race. But regardless of that, Noah Steele and Jarrett Strystick will still gain a bonus point for leading a lap. I'm afraid to go anywhere else, honestly, because I know these guys Noah Steele been trying to get that inside for so long, and here the opportunity may come right here, right now. They said what happens. The 8, Noah Steele, yep, dives down at the bottom. And Jarrett hold him off. And car still got the run on the bottom. Jarrett Strystick with the run outside. He gets into the wall. He will keep it out of the 8. I don't know if he has any damage from hitting the wall. I don't think so, because he's look at him. Tries like a loose off of 4. Well, now with everything is, anyone can pit now and be good on fuel, but I don't know about tires, because these tires, from what I've heard, they fall off pretty hard. Starts like sliding. We'll take a quick moment of running through the field. Noah Steele was starting in second, currently first, leading the majority of the laps of this race. And so far, his only challenge has been the 2 cars behind him, and Jared Streisand in the 316, and we almost got into each other. Almost had a wreck. Going third, back in third. So back inside of the 316 of Andrew Kuhn. Can he hold him off? Can he hold him out? Andrew Kuhn, first race in a Trackside official series, with his first race on the pole. Right now he has a lot of work to catch up to the 8 car of Noah Steele. Jonathan Green is in the pits. He was 4th, and now he is a lap down and currently 8th and getting fuel and tires. Scott Streisand currently 7th, started 9th position. Graham Conley started 6th, currently 6th. Right now just trying to do everything he can do to stay on track. Ryan Peters started 7th, currently 5th. Was possibly involved in an earlier caution. And Derek Fye started 5th, currently in 4th position. This guy's been with us since the first season of the official series and the Next Gens. Right now, Andrew Kuhn slowly trying to work his way to get to Noah Steele. And now we're halfway into the race. Do believe now is when the pit cycle starts. Because a lot of people are debating on pitting halfway, so that way they'll 100% they'll make it and be able to save them. It won't be on lap 1 tires as long as the rest of the field will be. Little battle here. The 31.6 of Andrew Kuhn down to the bottom. Passing 71 of Graham Connolly. Ryan Peters in the pits now, getting his fuel and tires. .517 Jonathan Green passing the 71 of Graham Connolly. The 09 pitting, and so is the 8 of Noah Steele. It might be a cue for the 22 to go ahead and go into pits and get those fresh tires. Now everyone who has pitted beforehand, it will now get back on the lead lap. And Andrew Kuhn, the second person to pit, right behind the 517 Jonathan Green. Now 9 and Noah Steele. Now, will this have screwed the 22 Noah Steele? Excuse me, not Noah Steele, Jarrett Streisig. See, just now exit pits. Now the chase is on. Look at this man, the 8th of Noah Steele. Now his turn to catch up to the 316 of Andrew Kuhn. Gap that Andrew Kuhn had to Noah Steele is rapidly going away. This just proves how important those fresh tires are. Gap constantly getting smaller and smaller. Noah Steele slid up, almost went into the wall. As you see on your screen, although Andrew Kuhn had that gap to the 8 of Noah Steele, that gap is no more. Because now he has the entirety of Noah Steele behind him. Noah Steele looking to the inside of the 316 of Andrew Kuhn. Can he hold him off? He does. A diving in to turn 1 and 2. Andrew Kuhn staying high. Andrew Kuhn still to the outside of number 8. 316 on the wall. Noah Steele pulling away. Andrew Kuhn reeling it back in. It looks like you got a little loose coming up at exit 4. Off of 4. Andrew Kuhn did not have that run he had the lap before. Noah Steele just pulling away from the 316 of Andrew Kuhn. This is how much of a distance Jarrett has to catch up. We're just in 24 laps. Jarrett was fast earlier, but I don't think he will be that fast to be able to catch up to at least second place. Right now, as it seems, it looks like the 94 is catching up to the 316 of Andrew. He may have wheel damage. I don't know. Battle going on right here. 05, 517, 05, and 09. Oh, 05 of Ryan Peters to the inside with the 517 and Jonathan Green. Is Derek 5 trying to dive in underneath the 05 and send it 3 wide? '05 gets tight, really tight. Almost went it into the 517. Jonathan Green. Derek 5 to the inside with the run. Derek 5 with his teammate right in front of him, the 517, Jonathan Green. Derek looking underneath the 517. A battle between teammates. Derek 5 still looking underneath the 517. Might be able to get a pass here. Might get a pass off of 4. No, they're still side by side. Still trying to make something work, trying to get past his teammate. If I try to follow the 517, will you be able to get a run off of 4? Going in turns 1 and 2. Those kind of slide up. Jonathan Green on the wall. Derek Fine able to finally be able to get around the 517 with Jonathan Green. With 14 to go. Right now. 16 of Andrew Kuhn just falling off. His pace is not great at this moment. Oh, 09 Derek 5. Starting to gain an 05. Guns are right now a top 5 position. Ryan Peters. Just trying to do everything you can. Oh, Ryan Peters gets loose. Nobody did Derek 5 needed. Side by side coming off turn 2. Need to go. Oh, 05 going the inside. 05 got loose off of 2. Really bad. Oh, 05 into the wall. 7 laps to go. is going to be caution. It would come from right here. But don't look now. You saw a glimpse of his car. The 22 Jared Strystick. Can Derek Fye catch up to the 22 Jared Strystick with 5 laps to go? A second and a half is the distance. With 4 to go. Can Derek 5 get to the 22? He just might be able to with 3 to go. That gap is just getting incredibly small. Two to go. With 1 to go right here, right now. The number 8 of Noah Steele. Keeping that win streak alive is that number 8 of Noah Steele. 4 wins back to back. Dominant. And if there was another lap, probably 2 more laps, I don't think Jared Strystick would have had that win. Right now, let's pull in that glorious number 8. Noah Steele, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
4 wins back to back. How does that make you feel, man?
Feels good. Feels really good. It's a nice winning. It's never a bad feeling.
Well, I feel like you had a couple contenders coming after you tonight, with the one of being my brother of Andrew Kuhn in the 316 and the 22 Jared Strystick, who was able to get by you earlier in the race, but I don't think he had anything for you in that second half of the race.
Yeah, after the caution around like lap 9, I just got out of my rhythm and I was driving stupid. Just getting on the gas too early, and then I figured it out. It was fun racing Jared. He was doing well in 1 and 2, and then he was driving a little too deep in 3 and 4, so he burned off his right front. But try to race him clean. I think he got loose off 4 and hit the wall, and I was tracking up at the same time. So, but no, good race, good result. Happy with it.
Well, man, with this current string of victories back to back, who do you want to shout out?
Just y'all, family. Thank y'all for putting this on and then putting on the show as well.
No problem, man. Well, hopefully we'll see you this Friday at Concord.
Yes, sir.
We'll pull in the 316 of Andrew Kern. Andrew Kern, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, first, you start off with a good pole, and now you got a second place finish. How does that make you feel?
I felt pretty good. Felt like my only shot was trying to short pit Noah and then hoping for a caution maybe when I was up front. But uh, overall, it was a fun race.
Well, man, anyone you want to shout out for your first race here in Trackside?
Um, I don't know. Just think for this group that we get to race with, a very fun and clean and competitive group. Um, but yeah,
Well, man, thank you so much for coming out. And hopefully we'll see you next week. I believe at Portland, right?
yes, sir.
All right. Last but not least, the 22. Jared Strastic, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, third place. How do you feel, man?
Honestly, I will gladly take it. It is back-to-back podiums for iRacing Addicts Motorsports. We had a podium last week with myself finishing second in the late model stock series and then finishing third here in the Xfinity series. So honestly, I will take it. I was happy that I was able to stay with Noah there for a little bit. He was actually on the radio with me, and he was actually giving me some pointers going into some of the turns. So I honestly really appreciate that from him. Was able to lead some laps too. I was actually pretty happy about that.
Yes, sir. You passed Noah pretty early in the restart earlier in the race. Well, and you were able to lead up, I believe, about, you know what? I can believe I can check that right now. You led 18 laps.
I will gladly take that. He said that he wanted to really sweep leading laps, but I had other plans.
Well, man, congratulations to that. Anybody you want to shout out while we got you here?
I appreciate you and your brother hosting this event with us. I appreciate Noah for giving me the pointers while we were racing, and appreciate running with my dad again, like always.
Well, man, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully, we'll see you this Friday at Concord.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching Trackside Official Series. We'll be back this Friday night at 9:30 with the late model series at Concord. Thank you guys so much for coming out.